and it'll look like that. Slide that up to wherever you want it and it'll hold it. And I'm not downplaying this, by the way. I'm just giving you my opinion on it. Something scratching around outside. A good way to check whether it's dead or not is when you snap it. Where are we going?
I'm ready to camping.
Are we going to go camping?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. Are we going to set our tent up?
A tent?
Are we going to set it up now and do some wild camping?
Yeah.
We need to get going because we need to make some food, don't we? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to travel quite light and we've got to get all the stuff from the truck to where we're actually going to pitch up. So we've just got everything carted up on this and tied down. Pull! Come on, give it here. Let's go. Okay, so usually I prefer to camp under the tarp, but because this little fella's with us today, his mum's insisted that we use a tent so we know we can't escape at the night.
Okay.
We are going to be building survival shelters. We're going to be taking shelter underneath tarps, and we're also going to be sleeping in hammocks. But for my son's first night away in the wilderness, we're going to be sleeping in a tent. This is like his rite of passage.
Can you hold them, please?
Yeah.
Keep hold of them. Yeah. First pack, it's got to go in here.
Yeah.
Okay, we can start it off and put this one in here.
There's a few different opinions on which way your tent should face. I want mine facing the east because I want the morning sun.
Is it okay?
If you haven't got a compass, as the sun's setting, just face the back of the tent towards the sun.
That's it. That's it. Good lad. Bit harder.
Done.
Happy?
Yeah.
Good lad. It's only a cheap tent, but it's going to do us for tonight. Now, we haven't brought sleeping bags because it's quite warm. We've just brought wool blankets instead. Okay, pull that zip down, keep the midgies out.
Another factor to consider is which way the wind's blowing. If there's a strong wind, you might want to face your door away from it.
You're going to start it. Roll it out. I think that should be nice and comfy. That should just fit nice and there.
A sleeping mat is more than sufficient, but for his first night I wanted him to be as comfy as possible, so we got the inflatable mattress.
Right, now that's in there, we have a little rest, we have a drink, and then we'll sort out some dinner. Are you going to sleep? He's happy. Yeah, 5. A rest. Okay. What have you got in your flask? Hold that. It's a good thing about these Stanley flasks. Well, any flask really. They keep hot drinks hot, but they also keep cold drinks cold, don't they? Yeah? Just pinching some of your drink. Merino wool. If you don't know about wool, it is like the flipping warmest material ever. So rather than having big bulky sleepy bags that are pains to carry because it's so warm, we thought we'd just go for the wool blankets tonight. This little fella's starving, it's been a long day. So we're going to cook, we're going to make a little fire, we're going to go a little bit away from the tent, a good, I don't know, 12 foot, and we're going to make a little hole in the ground here because we don't want anyone to know that we've been here. So we're going to dig some turf out, and when we're finished we're going to put it back in again.
It's nice to have a fire a little bit closer to the tent, but there's a reason why it's not.
You're doing a good job. Not on the tent. Don't chuck it on the tent.
When you've got guy lines and children, the last thing you want is them to trip and fall into the fire.
Okay, so we need to find some firewood. Ideally, we want some dead wood, some branches that broke down in a storm or anything like that, you know. Ideally. You okay, mate? He's making himself a little drink. So we're going on a little search for some timber to burn. You having a nice rest whilst I'm going to get some firewood?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy?
I know Firewood.
Okay, yeah, I'll go and get it. Perfect. A good way to check whether it's dead or not is when you snap it, if it just breaks in half. If it stays stuck on, it's still green. If it snaps and breaks, it's dead. Perfect.
This branch was a perfect find because dead wood that's lay on the ground is usually damp.
I only brought an axe. We're trying to travel light, so I just have to hack it down. Go on, mate. I didn't bring a saw with me. I only brought an axe. So we've got to get this firewood back though. Let's make a pile over there, mate. Yeah, let's make a pile. It's not ready yet because there's no fire in there. We need to make the fire first. Yeah, we need to make it first, don't we? Let's make it first. You help me stack this wood up.
I wanted to strip back some of this bark off this branch for some kindling, so as to not lose it all in the long grass. I put down a bit of a tarp to catch everything, all that valuable tinder. This is a piece of jute twine or jute rope. Basically, it's fantastic tinder. It ignites really, really easy. You can keep a load of it in your kit and it comes in handy for tying stuff together as well. See how easy that ignites? Notice as well, I like to use my flint to pin it down so it can't move around. That way you're directing where the sparks are going.
You got the flasks?
I got it.
Good lad. Are they heavy?
Yeah.
You put your biscuits on that one, okay?
Okay.
I'll do the salt and pepper on this one.
Before you start cooking, you want the flames to die down. And notice I've put some green timber in there. That's so it can support my little frying pan so it doesn't tip over. When I say green, I mean I cut it off a branch that was still alive. Now the reason you do this is because it's not going to burn as easy. So it'll support your frying pan without burning up in the coals like a dead piece would.
You okay? That's going to be tasty. Where have you gone?
Right.
Sit down. Stop messing in my home. Happy? Right. Some meat. There you go. Four.
We had to eat the steaks one at a time for two reasons. This little guy needs me to help him feed, and the pan that we brought was only little, so I could only cook them one at a time anyway.
Good. You going for a look? Okay. It's 10:15. The little fella's flat out there. Oh,
I'm going to brew myself some coffee. It's 11:15. I'm going to turn it in a bit, but I'm just enjoying sitting by the fire for a little bit. This is the bit I love. It's a big night for the little fella, really. This is the first time he's ever been away from his mum. So, up to now he's been spot on. As he was settling down and going to sleep, he did mention 1 or 2 times, "Mummy, Mummy." I said, "Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, mate." So. And it says here as the flames go out, I'm going to turn it in. There's no better feeling. Let me tell you something. Everyone goes on about mental health, don't they, these days? And I'm not downplaying this, by the way. I'm just giving you my opinion on it. I believe, this is my personal view, okay? But I believe that all humans have the capacity to feel the full range of emotions, be it happiness, excitement, sadness, anger, depression, anxiety, the whole spectrum. Now, another one of my beliefs is that if you're feeling down in the dumps, it's because of things that you are doing or you are not doing. Let me give you an example. If I see my little lad playing with the puppy, rolling around in the grass and giggling, that makes me feel happy. Okay? If I was to put 100 quid on the Grand National and my horse is coming first right the way around the bend, then I'm going to feel excited. You see where I'm going? If someone crashed into my car when I wasn't there and then drove off, I'd feel angry. Now, that just shows that there's things that happen before you feel an emotion. So when people say to me, "Oh, I've got mental health, I feel depressed," the way I view it is, I felt depressed in the past. I felt down in the dumps. Every single human being has done. There's not a single person that's walking this planet that hasn't felt some form of depression at some point or some form of anxiety. Now, granted, some people go into a deeper depression, but just hear me out. If I feel blue, I look at what's going on. What has led to this? Am I working too much? Have I took no time for myself? You know, what's the situation? Where's that feeling coming from? Now, a lot of people wait until it's too late, until they're in that situation. Whereas a little bit of foresight, a little bit of wisdom on the matter. Self-regulate. Take care of yourself. This, for me, I mean, I've recently just been all over the place. This last month, I was in France for 2 weeks, doing a plastering job. I come back from there, and then I was in Croatia doing some internet work with the Slovakians. I had to meet up with those guys again. And then I come back from there 4 or 5 days at home, and I thought it was only fair to take my missus and kids away, so we went to Tenerife. That's all well and good, that was keeping them happy. There's nowhere I'd rather be right now than where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can hear the wind blowing through the trees. I've got my shoes and socks off, look at this. I've got my feet here, just next to the fire. The phone is on airplane mode. There's no text messages coming in. There's no emails, there's no phone calls, there's no people, there's no cars. There's nothing. There's just me, the fire, the coffee, and the wilderness. And my little lad, when he wakes up in the morning, he's made up, he's gone camping. Now this is how I reset. You've got to find what ticks your box for you, what scratches that itch. And trust me, when you're looking at things that bring you satisfaction and happiness, you won't get them from pleasures. So when I say pleasure, I mean things like going out drinking. It's pleasures, you know, fornicating, or however you want to put that. But going out, you know, with strange women, all these sort of things won't make you feel happy. These pleasures, you know, overindulging in food and things like that. Whereas resetting with nature, setting goals for yourself and accomplishing them. Happiness doesn't necessarily come from an easy time, you know. Doing hard things, difficult things and struggling and accomplishing what you want makes you feel happy. It would have been easy for me to have lay on the couch and not been here tonight. I could have just lay on the couch, ordered an Indian, had a can of lager, and happy days. But instead, I've packed all the stuff up. I've hauled us all the way out here. I've walked for over a mile, dragging all this stuff out to the middle of nowhere. I've pitched the tent, made the fire, but you know what? I'm sat here now and I feel content. So, it's my little 2p's worth. Anyway, I'm going to turn it in. I'm going to get in the tent now, snuggle up next to the little fella, and go to sleep. We'll see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, we're snuggled up. The little fella's fast asleep. We'll see you in the morning. Love you, mate. It's 3 AM. There's something scratching round outside. I've left the plates and the little metal coffee cup next to each other and I heard them rattle. So something's obviously mooching round trying to see if it can get a little bit of food. We're getting a little bit of rain. Okay. 5:15. I've just woke up. These little guys slept right through the night. I'm going to get up now and get his fire started so that when he wakes up he can have his breakfast straight away. There's something so fascinating about fire, and making it by hand without a lighter is just the best way to do it. It's hypnotic. I'm going to boil some water so we can have some chicken noodles for breakfast, and I'll put some sausages in the pan as well. Morning, mate. You okay?
Yeah.
You. How are you?
I'm like this.
You have a good sleep?
I'm a bango.
Leave this on. Leave this on.
Dad.
What, mate?
I'm a bango.
Put your shoes on.
Do you remember what I said about why I put the fire so far away from the tent with the guy lines?
Oh, okay. Follow the guy line. Yeah, come here. Come here. It's okay. Alex, come here. Come here. Put your shorts on. Put your leg in there. And the other. Okay, when you pull your tent out the bag, you've got the guy lines. Now, you'll have one of these plastic things on the end. You've got two options. You can use this, or if you're a complete badass, you can tie a taut line hitch. But first, I'll show you how to use this. All you do is the little loop that comes out closest to the end, here, just pull that out. That's the end that hooks onto your peg, okay? So you just pull that out like that. All you're going to do is hook that on there, right? If you want more tension, you're just going to slide that little plastic thing. It's easy to do that when it's not under load. Just slide it further up, like so, and then hook it onto your peg. Simple as that. To tie a taut line hitch, all you're going to want to do is get your guy line like this, go over, come up through the hole, go over and up through the hole again, and then go under and down through the little gap there, like that. That's all there is to it, okay? And it'll look like that, okay? Now, hook that onto your peg. There. All you have to do is just slide that up to wherever you want it, and it'll hold it. These, if you learn to tie that knot, are actually easier than the little plastic things. Easier to adjust. This is more of a pain in the backside to use than tying a taut line hitch. You can slacken it like so. I'm going to show you that again. I'm going to show you that again, just so you can see it, okay? Over, make a loop. Come up through the hole once, go again, another loop, there you go, go under and back down through that hole. Oh, get in there. There you go, that's it. Tighten that up. There you have it. Right there. That then, once it's nice and tight, on there. Nice and tight. There we go. You were never here. Oh, that was good fun. I'm gonna get the little fella home now and pack all the gear away. Guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one. Did we go camping?
Yeah.
And what did we have?